Hi, this is JC Faxes from Guitar Center, and with me today I have DJ J. Jay, so what do you got for me?
I've got the flagship controller from Pioneer. This is the DDJ-SZ, the most amazing controller anywhere, anytime, does everything you could ever need with Serato DJ or without.
All right, tell me a little bit about it. What are you talking about without? I understand Serato.
Okay.
All right. Mixer section?
I've got an independent mixer in the middle.
Okay.
I can actually take this mixer and run to, let's say, a PLX 1000 turntable or CDJ 2000. I can run into the channels and run them without running my computer.
Nice.
Or if I want to use my computer and I still want that sense of time code control, that's great because this comes with DVS built into it. So what that means is that if I have a turntable or a CDJ and I'm running time code, it'll actually play in my software.
Oh, cool.
So
you don't need the outboard box, it's already built in. Beautiful.
On top of the 2 USB ports, so if you and I want to battle after this thing, we get 2 laptops and we're good to go.
And
I
you
can have
switch
2 at
out
the same time. Absolutely. Running either side.
I noticed that it's pretty familiar.
It is. You've got a full-size platter, and if it looks familiar, good eye, it's from the CDJ 2000. So you've got that full control platter all the way to the full adjustment, not only on stop and break, but also on the jog feel. So if you want a little bit heavier, a little bit lighter, whatever you need, that's what you've got. And if you look down here at these buttons for the play, cue, and pause, they're the same buttons as well. So it should be familiar, and the layout's gonna make it really easy to transition from one to the other.
All right, tell me about the pads.
What we've done is we've taken the pads and we've run them into the software, and if you've noticed in the software, you have different colors at different hot cues.
Right.
We've now mimicked that. So my first hot cue, instead of them all being the same button, they're now matching the colors within the software. So just by looking down, I already know my third hot cue here is exactly where I always leave my blue hot cue.
Okay.
So when you're setting your tracks before an event or even on the fly, you're always gonna be accurate when you're hitting your hot cues. If you look next to it, it goes to roll. Again, what we wanted to do was give you differentiation between the buttons by giving you colors. On this one, you notice everything's turning green. That's the roll color. This is my slicer, and you see everything lit up red. This is the effect within Serato DJ where I can cut the track into 8 sections. Then I can repeat them by hitting. It's almost like a hot cue, but it's a little bit more because the track's continuously playing. And then over here I have samples, and when I've loaded all these, they're gonna turn purple. So I have all this availability to look down and see what I should be seeing on the screen. So it takes my eyes off the laptop a little bit and back to the crowd where it needs to be. The cool thing on, let's say, the roll, I'm gonna go through and pull little loops up that I could either do manually or this way on the fly. So you see I have that full control that I need at a gig, or I can do it manually and set up my own loop over here and cut that any way I want. Still have those features that a lot of DJs want. They may not want to hit a button to get a loop. They may want to do it themselves on their in and outs. If they want to do it offbeat a little bit where it's a cool effect. We've given you that availability. It's right here on the side. So everything you need on the control surface. Okay,
so you still have the ability to train wreck if you want to.
Yeah, I can do that anytime you want to hear it.
All right,
absolutely.
Thanks. All right, what do you got up here?
Right up here, I've got this needle search. So if I want to drop into the track, as you know, with controllers, you don't have a track search button. So this allows me to freeze the track and go wherever I want within the track and hit exactly on that spot.
So you can find the break right away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then above it, you see these knobs. These run all my effects within Serato. So all I've got to do is engage the effect, come over to the channel that I'm on, and pick either bank 1 or bank 2. If I want both, I can do both.
So Jay, tell me about the sound color effects.
Well, you've got 4 color effects that are controlled by these knobs, and if they look familiar, you've seen them on the DJM 900, our top of the line mixer. You've got your echo, jet, my favorite is pitch, and then filter. And what you can do is pick any one of these and run them along with the effects within Serato on each channel. Whether you're using it or not, you can still run these because again, they work on the mixer, which it can be independent of the software.
Okay.
And then even over here, I've got oscillating effects that have their own volume and own parameter. So if I wanted to add a little extra effect, I can do so. I've got a siren, I've got a noise effect, a cymbal, and a horn effect.
Thanks, Jay.
You got it.
Pioneer DDJ-SZ. Get it at your local Guitar Center or guitarcenter.com.